Here we go, folks. We're diving straight into a felony courtroom showdown that could decide the future of Eduardo Escalera. The stakes: nothing less than his freedom, his rights, and his reputation. The judge is about to set the tone, and Eduardo faces the kind of choice that flips lives upside down: probation and rehab versus years behind bars. But don't let the calm start fool you. Buried in this hearing are legal landmines, emotional gut punches, and one of the most brutally honest lectures you'll ever hear from the bench. Stay locked in, because what's coming isn't just courtroom drama, it's a masterclass in justice, accountability, and second chances. Let's break this down.
Guilty verdict. Even though the judge is offering probation and rehab, the conviction is locked.
This is where the hammer quietly drops. Even though the judge is dangling probation and a rehabilitation program, the words guilty verdict carve themselves into Eduardo's record forever. And that's the twist many defendants don't fully realize. Rehab doesn't erase the felony. That one word, guilty, follows him like a shadow, affecting jobs, housing, even his right to vote. It's like being handed a key to the front door, but with chains still on your ankles. What do you think, audience? Would you take the deal, knowing the guilty stamp can never be washed away?
That felony record? It's permanent. A life label that changes housing, jobs, even voting rights. Heavy stakes here.
Extended, but it's going to end up being a guilty verdict. So I'm going to find you guilty.
I have a question. Okay, the 2 years is going to be extended 2 years. Is it going to be running while I'm in St. Pete? Like, let's say if I get out in a year, I just have 1 more year left, or does it?
I don't understand your question.
I think that your question is, you'll be on probation,
Okay.
or you're in safety.
Okay.
Okay, that probation, as we talked, is going to continue to run until the end, and part of that will be at safety.
Okay.
So when you get done with safety, you still have probation to go.
Okay.
You got that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do, and I think this is really in your best interest as far as becoming clean and sober, because I think everybody can agree.
This is classic courtroom theater. The judge isn't just sentencing, she's lecturing, pushing Eduardo to see beyond today's ruling. It's tough love, rehab is his second chance, but blow it, and it's prison with no lifeline. Judges often walk this razor edge, giving hope while making it crystal clear the clock's ticking. What strikes me here is how personal she makes it, reminding Eduardo that his future is still in his hands. Viewers, put yourself in his shoes. Would that speech feel like inspiration or intimidation?
Classic second chance but last chance speech. Judges often frame rehab as an opportunity, but also a warning. Mess up again and it's straight to prison. It's accountability with a dash of tough love.
You have a drug problem, and if that problem is not solved, then we're going to be right back here. And I'm taking in consideration that the fact that you want help and all of the allegations appear to be drug related. So the court is going to find you guilty. Just one moment. Does anybody want to speak to an underlying? Because I'm finding him guilty, but
Right.
I'm going to grant him, I'm going to place him on regular probation.
We talk about the term, Judge. I guess we'd ask for 2 years.
For the underlying?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
oh, I see what you mean.
yes.
Um,
Do I still have the protective order, Your Honor?
Yes, and there will still be a no contact order.
yeah, I'd ask for the minimum 2 years, Judge, as an underlying sentence. I think you're right. The issue here is the drug problem, and we get that fixed.
Oof, did you catch that? The prosecution.
Did you catch that? This is where legal chess comes into play. Defense pleads for 2 years. The state, predictably, shoots for 4. It's a tug of war that judges see every single day. The prosecution plays hardball, always pushing higher to keep leverage. Defense pushes low to buy breathing room. And in the end, the judge often threads the needle, splitting the difference, but always adding their own twist. This isn't just negotiation, it's power dynamics in real time. If you were the judge, where would you land? 2 years of probation or 4 years suspended prison time?
Just shot for 4 years. The state always pushes higher to maintain leverage. Defense asks for 2, state says 4. The judge, likely to land in the middle, but with a twist.
I think the rest of it would be all right.
All right, state, what are you requesting as an underlying sentence?
Say that's for 4 years, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, the court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated. How long are you all asking for a term?
We'll follow probation's recommendation.
Yes.
Or
For the length.
For the length of 2 years, yes.
We'd ask for 2 years probation.
2 years probation, 4 years prison probation for 2 years.
All right, so this is what the court is thinking. There's a wait time for safety. And then that's 9 months. Then you have the aftercare for about 3 months.
That's my experience. It's been about 3 months.
So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison. The court is going to suspend and probate it for 4 years. Just one moment.
So I'm not going to safety then?
Yeah, you're going to be going to safety. You're going to remain in custody until safety accepts you.
Okay.
All right. There is going to be a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact.
Here comes a bombshell, the no contact order. On the surface, it sounds like just another line item. But legally, it's dynamite. Violating this order, even by a single text or accidental run-in, can instantly put Eduardo back behind bars. Think of it as an invisible electric fence around certain people in his life. The drama spikes here too. We're talking about former partners, girlfriends, complicated histories. Courts don't gamble with these situations because one bad choice can explode into violence or relapse. So, audience, what do you think? Is this fair protection or a setup for failure?
Here we go. The no contact order. This isn't just about keeping peace. It's a legal firewall. Violating it can instantly trigger jail time. Think of it as an invisible electric fence around certain people in his life.
With, I think this is Vanessa Pena.
Yes.
And she's also Vanessa Vasquez, is that correct?
I don't know who Vanessa Vasquez is.
They say that's a girlfriend.
No, it's Yvette Vasquez. Used to be my girlfriend.
All right. Probation, there's to be no contact with Vanessa Pena or Vanessa Vasquez. Let me see. There's to be.
There's no Vanessa Vasquez. I don't know.
Okay, well, then you won't know one, right? Okay. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. Again, you're going to complete this parenting class. Once the parenting classes are completed, 100 hours of community service restitution will deem satisfied. And the court is going to order 90 sober meetings in 90 days. For each completed sober meeting, that would count for 1 hour community service restitution. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be no residing with minors until further notice. And no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
I believe that he was ordered to complete the BIP program. Did we?
Okay, you're correct. So, and there's to be the BIPP course, and there's to be he's to remain in custody until transferred to safety.
They're also gonna be an affirmative finding.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, wait, no.
No, there isn't, because this is, yes,
You don't have to.
yes.
That minor thing, why is that? Like, I can't see my children?
No, you can see them, but as long as they're supervised. Let me explain to you the reason why I do that. And I can explain that to you best by asking you a question.
This moment right here. Brilliant courtroom psychology. The judge flips the script, forcing Eduardo to imagine himself as a parent hiring a babysitter with a drug problem. It's raw, it's vivid, and it leaves no room for excuses. Instead of just ordering restrictions, she makes him live them in his mind. That's not just a ruling, that's a life lesson disguised as a metaphor. And honestly, it's way more effective than a cold legal lecture. This isn't just about custody, it's about trust. Do you think this method lands harder than a straight punishment speech?
All right, it's obvious you have a drug problem, right?
This is powerful. The judge flips the script, making Escalera imagine himself as a parent choosing a babysitter. It's part lecture, part life lesson, and honestly, pretty brilliant courtroom psychology.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let's assume you have children, which you do, right? And you need a babysitter, right? And so you put an ad somewhere and you say, I need a babysitter. And I see your ad and I apply for it. And you say, Stephanie, I need to be very careful because I really love my children and I'm looking out what's best for them. And you say, you can come by, I'm going to be here, but I'm going to supervise, right? So you supervise me with your children. Children love me. I'm the Black Mary Poppins. They're like, she's so great. Please hire her dad. And you say, you know what? I'm going to hire her. As I'm leaving your house, I have an attack of conscience. And I tell you, hey, I'm thankful that you want to hire me for this job, but there's something you need to know about me. I'm supposed to do UAs. I haven't been doing them. I have a drug problem. I don't have it under control. But please trust me with your children. Would you do that?
No.
And see, that's where you are right now. It's not where you're going to end up if you follow through on everything. So for the time being, if you're going to have contact with your children, it needs to be supervised.
Can my girlfriend count as like my?
You'll need to talk to probation. They will say who should be supervising. And your girlfriend, is she the mother of your children?
No.
Then that's not a good idea. And let me explain to you why that's not a good idea.
But I have a protective order against the mother of my children.
No, I understand, but let me just tell you why that's not a good idea. My experience in doing civil cases, because I've done civil cases too, where there's a blow up? When somebody wants their girlfriend to supervise a pickup of their children or supervise their children. Usually the mother of those children don't appreciate that. Same way, if the mother of your children said, you know what? Let me let my boyfriend supervise. You would be like, I don't want your boyfriend supervising my children. I don't know him that well, right? So that's probably not a good thing. So maybe your mother, their grandmother, or somebody else, or grandfather, you understand?
Well, on her side? Because
whomever.
On my side, I don't know.
Probation will figure that out.
Okay.
All right. Probation, is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, counsel, let me see. State and defense, I'm sorry, counsel. I'm proceeding with the same conditions he had when he was on deferred adjudication. The only addition is the safety. So I'm going to do GPS, partial, waive fees, so you won't have to pay for it, and it's for employment. I've discovered that when people come directly from rehab and they have all this freedom, usually they fall off track. So once you're released from safety, once you show me that you're following through on everything, I'll probably end up removing GPS for you. but it'll be partial, so you'll be allowed to work and go to your treatment.
And I can still be in the riddle, right? I can still be in the riddle.
That's what I was gonna mention.
Yes.
His case was transferred for supervision to
All
Webb
right.
County.
All right, so it can be transferred to Webb County upon completion of safety. All right, so transfer to Webb County. All right, here's your trial court certification. This is your chance.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand? And if you have
And there it is, the gavel drops, but Eduardo's real trial begins outside this courtroom. Let's recap. Guilty verdict entered. 4 years prison time, suspended. 2 years probation, plus rehab, fines, community service, parenting classes, and a strict no-contact order. On top of that, GPS monitoring and sober meetings. This isn't just punishment, it's structure, designed to break addiction cycles and rebuild a life. But the ultimatum was crystal clear. Follow through, or lose your future and your kids. What a case. If you found this breakdown as shocking as we did, smash that like button, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the judge was too tough, or just tough enough? And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns right here.
no intention of completing this,
Final gut punch. The judge draws the line between redemption and relapse. This is more than sentencing. It's an ultimatum. Step up or step out of your children's lives. And with that, court is adjourned. But Eduardo's real trial is just beginning.
just tell me now. Don't be involved in your children's life, because each time you come in and out of their life, it sort of hurts them. You understand?
I'm gonna complete it.
All right, so do well. Do it, all right? All right, good luck.